Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot Aquarius. This is going to be a reading for February 1st to February 7th, 2021. Thank you to all the support and the subscribers on my channel. I appreciate it, and the comments. So the full moon for February is going to be on the 27th. It is known as the snow moon, the storm moon, or the hunger moon. So be aware that I always tell my viewers to have a moon journal and a dream journal because the moons really affect some people. So if you keep a journal, you'll learn what moons affect you and which ones don't. So feel free to vice versa, masculine and feminine. The oracle deck goes here, which are all for you, and the tarot deck goes over here, which will be the energies around you, but you'll show up over here as well, more than likely. So the first one we have for you, Aquarius, is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So this is good because most Aquariuses have their heads in the clouds, is what the description that the books use a lot for Aquarius, because they do like to be idealistic, they do like to be dreamers, and they do definitely like the lighter side of life. So the next one is imagination. This is definitely Aquarius as well. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So when you're open to imagination and open to the lighter side of life, I imagine that would create a lot of beautiful ideas in your head, a lot of focus on the things that make you happy versus the dark side of the brain thinking. So the next one is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this got dark real fast. So death doesn't mean literal death. I have a 3-card trio that means literal death, but to me, death means that something is ending. So they want you to use your imagination because you have the capacity to think of something that would make your life lighter. So something that ended was very dark, and I do feel like it has hurt you, and it maybe even changed you, but the universe is telling you you have the imagination and you have the lighter side of your thinking process to move out of the ending and move into a beautiful new beginning of some sort. So now let's start with the cards, tarot cards. So 7 of Earth. 7 of Earth tells me you've been waiting a very long time for something. A very long time, but you're waiting and waiting. It was an illusion, so I feel like finally you gave up. So 2 of Earth says you have strength and balance, which is very good. So you have the strength and balance to bounce back from whatever this waiting that failed you was. So you have death again. Wow, Aquarius. So something has ended for you. I feel like something you were waiting to turn around or shift. I feel like it could have to do with family because the tree roots are there. But something definitely ended. And the universe is telling you you have the strength and balance to endure whatever this was or is. So 9 of Earth says that you are dreaming of the big picture, which would make me think the imagination. You're looking outside your box, so to speak, to figure out where you can go, what new adventures you can have in life. So 6 of Earth is telling me that somebody is generous to you or you are generous to somebody else. So maybe you were taking care of somebody or helping somebody and something ended. And now you kind of feel like you don't know what to do. Either they quit taking care of you or you quit taking care of them. So I do feel like there could be some jealousy involved, I feel, with whatever this was. I'm just trying to look there. Wow. Alright, so the next one for you is the Sun card. This is beautiful. So this is happiness. So you have the strength and the balance to move towards happiness and make yourself happy and bring abundance to yourself. So the Tower, wow. So the Tower says that something had to fall down because it wasn't for your highest good. And you might not have known this, but I always explain it like a house of cards. If somebody has a house of cards, so to speak, it can fall down because there's no foundation. You have to have a foundation on lots of things in life to make them grow. And once you have the foundation, abundance can grow from that. So I do feel like something fell apart because it wasn't a foundation. So 6 of Sea is crying. A lot of people crying. A lot of people. So 3 of Sky is my third party card. This is somebody involving you in a third party situation where they put something or somebody before you. And it hurt. It broke your heart. So the Chariot tells me that you're moving away from this situation very fast. Look at, and this is again a success. So you have happiness and you have success. So I feel like you're going to have success in love and in business. So Earth King. Alright, so I must say now that my 3 trio of cards for death have came out. So yeah, this is not good. So I do take that back. I do feel like some of you have actually lost a person that you love. Somebody, a family member or a friend, has actually passed recently. That's the trio. That came out really fast too. So I apologize for that. For those of you who didn't have somebody pass, there's somebody in heaven who comes around you and visits you and tries to make you feel their love. It's very difficult because they're on a different plane, but to them they're just like here, except we can't communicate with each other. Some people can and some cannot. Most cannot. So I really apologize for that. I'm going to switch to the Tarot Illuminati now. I did not see that coming. So my condolences for those of you who have lost a loved one. So this is 4 of Cups. So this says that somebody is offering somebody love, but the person doesn't see it because they're really hurt and focusing on the past, which would totally make sense if somebody is not here anymore. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess means somebody has a lot of intuition. So I'm feeling like somebody is very strong spiritually. I don't know if somebody had a feeling this was going to happen, this ending or this death. I feel like the High Priestess would know it was going to happen. And that does not make it any easier. It kind of makes it more anxious for the High Priestess because she's aware of what's coming and people probably didn't believe her. So the next one is Lover. So this could have been a lover situation because we did have the 3rd party. So I'm feeling like this could have been a lover that passed and maybe they involved in a 3rd party. So 2 of Wands tells me somebody wasn't sure what path to take. It also could mean somebody had 2 choices to make of lovers is what I'm feeling, or 2 directions to go. Then we have Prince of Cups. So Prince of Cups is somebody younger than you coming in to apologize. So I do feel like somebody wants to offer an apology. And it's a loving, genuine apology, I must say. So the King of Cups. So now we have the King of Cups and the Prince of Cups. So feel free to vice versa, masculine, feminine. So this, to me, is somebody who's not genuine. In most traditional decks, he is, but because his hands are the way they are and his foot, to me, he's like plotting, and he's not offering the cup. Like in this one, he's offering the cup, holding it. This king is like setting it there, saying, come get it, come get it. So I do feel like there is some sort of manipulation around something of this sort. So Temperance. Temperance to me is the universe getting involved, and how do I explain it? How they, either something is having a second time around, like somebody's coming around for a second time, or the time wasn't right, so things had to happen in order for something to fall into place, if that makes sense. But I do definitely feel like the universe was definitely involved in whatever this pertains to. So the Hermit. So the Hermit again tells me that somebody got information. Somebody had clarity. The comment is repetitive, fast messages coming to somebody. Could have been a Virgo. The moon in there and the snow is purity. So somebody is withdrawn and keep it to themselves. But I do feel like somebody, possibly a Virgo, had information that this death was coming with the High Priestess. This could be the same person, the High Priestess and the Virgo. Somebody definitely saw this coming because they have intuition really strong, like psychic ability. So then we have Ten of Swords. So somebody feels like they were betrayed. Somebody was betrayed and it was very hurtful, very painful. So Five of Cups is telling me somebody is regretting. They spend a lot of time regretting what they did. Somebody got ghosted or put out in the cold, so to speak, and they regret doing it. So the Wheel. The Wheel says that things are going to change. The cycle is changing. Somebody's everyday life is going to change as they know it. Whether it's because they have to move now, their job is going to be different, this person is not going to be in their life every day like they were before. This is really going to affect somebody, and they're going to be very emotional about it. So they're going to be defensive. Somebody is going to go on the defense and put walls and boundaries up because of this situation happening. It seems like it's a lot more complicated than what it should be. And so now I'm pulling the moon, which is secret. So I do feel like there was a lot of secrets, a lot of emotion that was kept from somebody, that somebody is just now finding out. And we have death again. So we have death 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This is really powerful. Almost cryptic, if you will, because it seems like it's going to connect with certain people, or maybe even certain one person. But I do feel like, yeah, somebody kept a secret life, so to speak, and I feel like they've passed, and now people are finding out about what they didn't know about. So 4 of Pentacles is telling me again with the 4 of Cups we had earlier that somebody is blocking their heart and their coin. So somebody is keeping their money close to them. They're keeping, it could be secrets, but love, their heart, their feelings close to them. They're not open to communicating something. So Prince of Wands is somebody who's a player. Somebody who's in and out, in and out. They didn't stay. They just played people. They were in relationships for what they could get out of the relationships, not what they gave to other people. It was all about them. So now I'm switching to the Oracle of E. And the first one is over your shoulder 10. And this totally is just confirming to me that somebody has passed. So the 10 is an ending, and somebody's looking over their shoulder, I feel, as they go into heaven. All in 8. So this is infinity to me. I feel like this person is in a better place now. I feel like they have released their burdens that they had here on earth. They released the negativity. They're in a much happier place. I know the people here who are grieving for this person, are not in a better place, but this person is. And the next one is GPS. So GPS is healing. It's masculine energy, where you're supposed to be. So this all went the way it was supposed to go. This person knew before they came here on earth that this was going to go this way. I feel like we all have blueprints before we come down here. We know how our life is going to go. We just can't remember it. But this person knew this is how this was going to play out, and this was how they wanted it to go. I know that may sound harsh, but GPS, I see healing. I see some anger in there, so I don't know if there was anger that somebody displayed when the person went out, but I do feel like this is smooth, easy. This is a transition. This is them saying goodbye. They understand they're leaving, and this is them healing where they are now. Wow. So now I'm going to switch to the Whispers of the Ocean. So the first one is Dancing in the Rainbow, 7. Break free from whatever is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. So this is kind of a rainbow to here. We had the rainbow on the Temperance, but this to me is heaven, the rainbow. And this is the dolphin. And dolphins are happy. This person is up above their emotions now. They have no emotions keeping them stuck here on earth, and they're in the rainbow of heaven, and they are truly in the white light, and they are happy. Excuse me. And I know that's hard for people here to understand and deal with and believe, but that's what I'm picking up. So the next one is Polite Declaration, 10. So you can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. So the Polite Declaration means that there was a lot of love, there was a lot of passion, and how can I explain it? So like this could be a harsh energy, but where they're supposed to be, this is a love energy. So green to me is a vibration of love, and when they went into heaven, they changed their vibration from angry, manipulative to the lighter side of life, if you will. They're happy now. Their soul is at peace, and they can only vibrate at the vibration of love now. Alright, now I'm going to switch to the angels and ancestors. So the first one is Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So this is the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like they're going to push somebody down here on earth to go towards their happiness. You had the Sun card twice. They're really going to, and the Chariot was success. They're really trying to push somebody they left down here to go towards happiness and success, and not... They understand you're going to grieve them, but they want you to use the lighter side of life, your imagination, and let the death push you forward. So Moon, take note of intuitive messages. This is really amazing. So you have the Sun and the Moon, the opposite. So I do feel like they're going to be around you. They're going to give you messages to try and guide you for the highest good of yourself and your life, whoever this would apply to. This is a really powerful reading to me. So, wow, is all I can say. The Sun and the Moon together, opposites, and happiness, success, and just intuition. So, because we had the High Priestess in there, and now we have the Sun and the Moon, I do feel like somebody around this person, whoever got the message, the confirmation that what happened to this person, they are psychic is all I can say. I feel like, I don't know if this person didn't know they were psychic before this death happened and they got this information, or if they've known all along. But somebody around this death is psychic for sure. Somebody who got a download this was going to happen, or after it happened. So this is a really strong reading. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Aquarius, and my condolences.